Greetings, mamas. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Satras Touch. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video, I wanted to briefly discuss a question posed by a mom and posed by mothers often, and pretty much the question is, what's my take or view, or is it cool to talk negatively about the absent father with your child or children, particularly if what you have to say is the truth. So I'm going to just get right in, in discussing my thoughts on the matter. I think that we moms, we have to try really, really hard not to discuss with our children their father in a negative manner. And the reason why I say we have to try really, really hard, because I do understand that sometimes the types of relationships that we may have with the father might not be the best. The circumstances might not be the best. The circumstances in which you guys separated or co-parent or whatever the case may not be the best. And this can make it harder, for you to refrain from speaking those truths that can be shine a negative light on the parent. While the child is young, I think that it is very important and wise to refrain from speaking of the parent in a negative light. I don't suggest lying to the child, but there are ways to answer the child or let the child know truths without speaking in a negative light. Once the child has grown, has become, I would say, adult, and is mature enough to have those hard conversations, then I do recommend that if you need to go into more detail with your child about the absent father, that you do so. But when the child is very young, I think it's very wise to refrain from speaking negatively and depending upon the situation, too much detail. And the reason why I say this is because you and that parent created that child. That child is half of that other parent, and we don't want the child to, because due to their immaturity, them being a young child and maybe not being able to put things into proper perspective and context, we don't want them to internalize that negative talk and then start to look at themselves as being that negative parent or what have you. So we want to wait until the child is mature enough, and they will give you signs, they will show you signs that they are mature enough. But we want to wait until they are mature enough to be able to put things into proper context and realize that even though this absent parent, this absent father did X, Y, and Z that was negative, that doesn't mean that I'm negative. And I still have the power to make those choices that are the complete opposite of that parent, that absent father. So, in short, my take is that you save that discussion pretty much for when the child is old enough and mature enough to put things in the proper context. Chat with you all later. Peace.